Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to talk about a topic that is very close to my heart, the INFJ personality type. If you don't know what that means, don't worry, I'll explain it in a bit. But first, let me ask you a question. Do you know who you really are? I know, that sounds like a very deep and philosophical question, but trust me, it's not as complicated as it sounds. Knowing who you are is simply knowing your personality, your strengths, your weaknesses, your values, your goals, and your dreams. It's knowing what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what makes you angry, and what makes you excited. It's knowing what you love, what you hate, what you fear, and what you hope for. Sounds pretty important, right? Well, it is, because knowing who you are is the key to living a fulfilling and authentic life. It's the key to finding your purpose and passion, to developing meaningful relationships, to expressing your creativity, to making a positive impact on the world, and to achieving personal growth and happiness. But how do you know who you are? Well, one way to do that is to take a personality test. There are many personality tests out there, but one of the most popular and widely used ones is the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, or MBTI for short. The MBTI is a tool that helps you understand yourself and others better by identifying your preferences in 4 areas: how you get your energy, how you process information, how you make decisions, and how you organize your life. Based on your answers to a series of questions, the MBTI assigns you a 4-letter code that represents your personality type. There are 16 possible personality types, each with its own strengths, weaknesses, characteristics, and motivations. You can find out your personality type by taking the test online or by consulting a certified practitioner. One of these 16 personality types is the INFJ, which stands for introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging. INFJs are often described as the rarest and most misunderstood personality type, making up only 1 to 3% of the population. They are introspective, intuitive, empathetic, and organized, often known for their idealism, insightfulness, and strong desire to help others and contribute to the greater good. If you are an INFJ, or you think you might be one, then this video is for you. Because today, I'm going to share with you 10 things that happen when you realize your true identity as an INFJ. These are things that I have experienced myself, as well as things that I have learned from other INFJs who have gone through the same journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance. So without further ado, let's get started. 1. You become more confident and assertive. One of the first things that happen when you realize your true identity as an INFJ is that you become more confident and assertive. You stop doubting yourself and your abilities, and you start trusting your instincts and your vision. You stop caring about what other people think of you, and you start living according to your own standards and values. You stop hiding your true self, and you start expressing your opinions and preferences. You stop avoiding conflict, and you start standing up for yourself and your beliefs. This doesn't mean that you become arrogant or aggressive, but rather that you become more self-assured and self-respectful. You recognize your worth and your potential, and you don't let anyone or anything hold you back from pursuing your goals and dreams. You also become more comfortable with saying no to things that don't align with your purpose and passion, and you don't feel guilty or obligated to please everyone. You realize that you have the right to be yourself, and you have the power to make your own choices. 2. You find your purpose and passion. Another thing that happens when you realize your true identity as an INFJ is that you find your purpose and passion. You discover what you are truly passionate about, what you are good at, and what you want to do with your life. You stop wasting your time and energy on things that don't matter to you, and you start focusing on things that do. You stop following the crowd, and you start following your heart. As an INFJ, you have a strong sense of mission and vision, and you want to make a difference in the world. You are not satisfied with just having a job or a career, but you want to have a calling or a vocation. You want to do something that is meaningful, fulfilling, and impactful. Something that aligns with your values and ideals, something that makes you happy and proud. Finding your purpose and passion may not be easy, and it may take some trial and error. But once you do, you will feel a sense of direction and motivation that will propel you forward. You will also feel a sense of joy and satisfaction that will enrich your life and make it worth living. 3. You develop deeper and more meaningful relationships. A third thing that happens when you realize your true identity as an INFJ is that you develop deeper and more meaningful relationships. You stop settling for superficial and shallow connections, and you start seeking for genuine and authentic ones. You stop being afraid of intimacy and vulnerability, and you start opening up and sharing your true self with others. You stop being lonely and isolated, and you start being connected and supported. As an INFJ, you are a natural empath and a great listener, and you have the ability to understand and relate to others on a deep level. You are also loyal, compassionate, and caring, and you have the ability to make others feel valued and appreciated. You are not interested in casual acquaintances or small talk, but you are interested in forming lasting bonds and meaningful conversations. You are not looking for quantity, but you are looking for quality. Developing deeper and more meaningful relationships may not be easy, and it may take some time and effort, but once you do, you will feel a sense of belonging and love that will nourish your soul and make you happy. 4. You embrace your creativity and intuition. A fourth thing that happens when you realize your true identity as an INFJ is that you embrace your creativity and intuition. You stop suppressing your imagination and inspiration, and you start expressing your originality and innovation. You stop conforming to the norms and expectations of society, and you start exploring the possibilities and potentials of your mind. You stop being rational and realistic, and you start being creative and visionary. As an INFJ, you have a rich inner world and a vivid imagination, and you have the ability to create and invent new things and ideas. You are also highly intuitive and insightful, and you have the ability to see and understand things that others may miss or overlook. You are not bound by the rules and limitations of the external world, but you are inspired by the patterns and connections of the internal world. You are not driven by facts and data, but you are driven by visions and dreams. Embracing your creativity and intuition may not be easy, and it may take some courage and confidence, but once you do, you will feel a sense of freedom and excitement that will stimulate your mind and make you inspired. 5. You seek to make a positive impact on the world. A fifth thing that happens when you realize your true identity as an INFJ is that you seek to make a positive impact on the world. You stop being indifferent and passive, and you start being involved and active. You stop complaining and criticizing, and you start contributing and improving. You stop being a spectator, and you start being a participant. As an INFJ, you have a strong sense of idealism and altruism, and you have the desire to help others and contribute to the greater good. You are not satisfied with just living for yourself, but you want to live for something bigger and better. You want to use your talents and skills to make a difference in the world, to solve problems, to heal wounds, to inspire change, to spread kindness, to create beauty, to share wisdom, to express love. Seeking to make a positive impact on the world may not be easy, and it may take some dedication and perseverance. But once you do, you will feel a sense of fulfillment and significance that will enrich your life and make it meaningful. 6. You learn to balance your emotions and logic. A sixth thing that happens when you realize your true identity as an INFJ is that you learn to balance your emotions and Okay, I will continue the script. Logic. You stop being overwhelmed and confused, and you start being calm and clear. You stop ignoring or suppressing your feelings, and you start acknowledging and expressing them. You stop letting your emotions control you, and you start managing and regulating them. As an INFJ, you have a complex and sensitive emotional life, and you have the ability to feel deeply and intensely. You are also rational and analytical, and you have the ability to think logically and critically. You are not a slave to either your emotions or your logic, but you are a master of both. You know how to balance your heart and your mind, your feelings and your thoughts, your values and your reasons. Learning to balance your emotions and logic may not be easy, and it may take some practice and patience, but once you do, you will feel a sense of harmony and clarity that will enhance your well-being and decision-making. 7. You set healthy boundaries and prioritize self-care. A seventh thing that happens when you realize your true identity as an INFJ is that you set healthy boundaries and prioritize self-care. You stop being a people pleaser and a martyr, and you start being a self-lover and a protector. You stop sacrificing your needs and wants for others, and you start fulfilling your needs and wants for yourself. You stop neglecting and abusing yourself, and you start nurturing and respecting yourself. As an INFJ, you have a strong sense of empathy and compassion, and you have the tendency to put others before yourself. You are also perfectionistic and conscientious, and you have the tendency to work hard and do your best. You are not selfish or lazy, but you are generous and diligent. However, you also need to realize that you are not a machine or a saint, but you are a human being. You have your own limits and flaws, and you need to respect and accept them. Setting healthy boundaries and prioritizing self-care may not be easy, and it may take some courage and discipline, but once you do, you will feel a sense of balance and wellness that will improve your health and happiness. 8. You appreciate your uniqueness and diversity. An eighth thing that happens when you realize your true identity as an INFJ is that you appreciate your uniqueness and diversity. You stop feeling like an outsider and a misfit, and you start feeling like an individual and a member. You stop comparing and judging yourself, and you start accepting and celebrating yourself. You stop hiding and conforming, and you start showing and expressing yourself. As an INFJ, you are a rare and unique personality type, and you have your own strengths and weaknesses, characteristics and motivations, preferences and styles. You are not better or worse than anyone else, but you are different and special. You are not alone or isolated, but you are part of a diverse and wonderful community. You are not a problem or a mistake, but you are a gift and a blessing. Appreciating your uniqueness and diversity may not be easy, and it may take some awareness and confidence. But once you do, you will feel a sense of pride and gratitude that will enrich your self-esteem and identity. 9. You overcome your fears and challenges. A ninth thing that happens when you realize your true identity as an INFJ is that you overcome your fears and challenges. You stop avoiding and escaping, and you start facing and confronting. You stop worrying and stressing, and you start coping and solving. You stop being a victim, and you start being a survivor. As an INFJ, you have your own fears and challenges, such as fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of criticism, fear of change, fear of uncertainty, fear of conflict, fear of loneliness, fear of boredom, fear of losing yourself, and so on. You also have your own challenges, such as finding your purpose and passion, developing meaningful relationships, expressing your creativity and intuition, making a positive impact on the world, balancing your emotions and logic, setting healthy boundaries and prioritizing self-care, appreciating your uniqueness and diversity, and so on. Overcoming your fears and challenges may not be easy, and it may take some courage and resilience, but once you do, you will feel a sense of strength and growth that will enhance your skills and abilities. 10. You achieve personal growth and fulfillment. A 10th and final thing that happens when you realize your true identity as an INFJ is that you achieve personal growth and fulfillment. You stop being stagnant and dissatisfied, and you start being dynamic and content. You stop being complacent and bored, and you start being curious and excited. As an INFJ, you have a strong desire to learn and grow, to improve and excel, to explore and discover, to change and transform, to find and fulfill yourself. You are not satisfied with the status quo, but you are always seeking for new opportunities and experiences, new knowledge and wisdom, new challenges and adventures, new perspectives and insights, new goals and dreams. You are not afraid of change, but you embrace it as a chance to evolve and thrive. Achieving personal growth and fulfillment may not be easy, and it may take some time and effort, but once you do, you will feel a sense of achievement and satisfaction that will make your life worthwhile and meaningful. So, these are the 10 things that happen when you realize your true identity as an INFJ. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful and informative. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Also, feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you and learn from you. Thank you for watching, and remember, you are an INFJ and you are awesome. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Stay true to yourself and keep shining your light. Until next time, take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.